is out here in Dumbo, Brooklyn, where you got some art, cafes, a beautiful view of the Brooklyn Bridge, but most importantly for second-team All-American Sam Moelis, he has Brooklyn Bridge fencing.
It's the grind zone, to say the least. I mean, we're in here punching meat like Rocky Balboa in the meat freezer.
Brooklyn Bridge Fencing is the club where Sam trains when he's not at Columbia, but he never feels too far away.
Ready, set, go.
His club coach is Columbia alum and 2004 Olympian Dan Kellner.
When we came to the club, I took a lesson with Dan, and I fell in love with his lesson style.
So he came, he took a lesson, he fenced some of the fencers here, and he decided right away, okay, I want to be here.
That was 4 years ago, and now the two are not only coach and student, they are bonded by Columbia Blue.
Dan had always been promoting Columbia since I came here. He had always it started with, he was kind of mentioning it, and a lot of the things that I'm dealing with at school now as a rising sophomore and what I was dealing with in my freshman year, Dan knew like the back of his hand. So, you know, if I ever had to miss practice for a certain class that even Dan had taken, or I was having issues in the same dorm that Dan had stayed in,
I can empathize with him and give him advice on what he's going through, because I did it 20 some odd years ago, and just kind of how to navigate some of the ins and outs of Columbia and how to balance hard training with an Ivy League education. It's not something that's easy to do.
But don't get it twisted. These two are not college buddies.
I say we're friendly, but we're not friends. And obviously, I think we have a very good, close relationship, but there are definitely boundaries, because I want him to be relaxed and get the most out of his training, but at the same time, he's really got to listen to what I say.
Dan is a very important figure in my life. I think that I spend 5 days a week with him, 6 hours a day. But the foundation is that he's my coach.
He's really been able to take and implement everything I've thrown at him, which shows me that he can compete at the highest level.
Taking these lessons, and I'm learning all of these different things, and above all else, thinking. You know, being on the strip and moving back and forth and getting hit or hitting someone, being, okay, what comes next? What do I do? And Dan is really helping me hone these skills.
Skills they eventually hope will lead the pair there together. Reporting from Dumbo, Brooklyn, I'm Carly Nevis.